All right, welcome back. I just want to make a few short live streams. So I'll be on and off probably over the next, I would say 6 to 8 hours. Okay, I just want to try something new. Hope you all are doing well, staying safe, staying clean. These are very serious times. I want to thank Quran Tan in the chat room for sharing this wonderful news. Wonderful news out of England, if I'm not mistaken. 13 dogs were electrocuted. Again, 13 dogs were electrocuted in England. I'm going to actually talk about that on another live stream. Okay, but this is an unusual thing, and I believe it's the result of the energy that we are bringing onto this earth. The planet itself can feel us and can feel our energy. Everybody who encounters us feel our energy. And we're going to see a lot of crazy things happening. Okay, now this boy was attacked in Dallas today. Not even 24 hours ago, this media outlet uploaded this video today. Let's listen to it together.
A young boy attacked by a dog after getting off his school bus is out of surgery. We've learned today that the dog's owner, 31-year-old Danica Black, is facing felony charges in connection with the attack. It happened in North Dallas yesterday, right beside an apartment complex near Timberglen Road and the Bush Turnpike. And Kennedy Walker has been there all morning. You've spoken with people in the area, and you're joining us now. What can you tell us about all this, Kennedy? It's such a sad story.
Hey, Karen. Yes, it is. And residents that I spoke to said that they were absolutely stunned when they found out what happened, when they found out that that 6-year-old little boy was attacked by a dog in their apartment complex. Now, this incident happened just after 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Witnesses say the young boy had just got off of the school bus and was walking home with a group of friends when he was attacked by that dog in the parking lot. Police say the owner did not secure the dog inside, and it resulted in the dog leaving the apartment and biting that 6-year-old. The dog owner is now facing felony charges, like you mentioned, Karen. Raina Livingston lives at the property where the attack.
Okay, let's back up. Let's back up. I've allowed this thing to go on for too long. Now, I don't just want to play the entire video like that. My thing is to comment on different portions of the video, or if I don't do it that way, that could be a violation of YouTube policies. You can show material like this as long as you do commentary over it. For those who wonder why I don't allow news segments to just, play or just play them right through, I try to stick with the rules. Plus, I enjoy it because they say a lot of things, and I don't want anybody to miss anything. But this is the result of people not putting pressure on dog lovers. And that's what we're here to do.
Beside an apartment complex near Timberglen Road and the Bush Turnpike. And Kennedy Walker has been there all morning. You've spoken with people in the area, and you're joining us now. What can you tell us about all this, Kennedy? It's such a sad story.
Hey. Here we go again with this. Oh, it's so heartbreaking. It's such a sad story. No, people, just imagine if they were saying this about someone who had a heart attack. It would sound reasonable. It would make sense. You hear about somebody who have a heart attack. Man, that's very sad. That's very unfortunate. This is a crime because people are knowingly bringing lethal weapons into the community. Knowingly. And if you always have to restrain something, it's dangerous. If when it's not restrained, people's lives are in danger, it's too dangerous to be in society.
Hey Karen, yes it is, and residents that I spoke to said that they were absolutely stunned when they found...
Here we go with this stunned. People playing stupid. This is people operating on this Scooby-Doo fairy tale type of dog image in their mind. When, if they would just keep up with the news, they would understand dogs are the most violent, the greatest threat to humans by far, by a light year. This is not surprising to us. This is routine for us. But they're stunned. They can't believe it. It is because they are not dealing with reality. That is why it's easy for so many people to support our movement, our crusade. It's very easy because it's common sense. People are just coming back to their common sense. They were out of their mind, including myself a bit, even though I've never liked dogs. But I came to my common sense about these things. And listen, none of us, we are never going back. When you come into the truth about dogs, you never go back to being a dog lover.
That would happen when they found out that that 6-year-old little boy was attacked by a dog in their apartment complex. Now, this incident happened just after 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Witnesses say the young boy had just got off of the school bus and was walking home with a group of friends when he was attacked by that dog in the parking lot.
Okay, so nothing provoked the dog. This is for you experts now that follow the channel. And I know many of you do. I know many of you have shared my videos with your colleagues. And y'all follow just to hear what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Your incompetence. We're talking about information, actual news reports, actual cases that refute and debunk the rhetoric that you base your entire existence on. That dogs are always provoked. That when it's time to talk about children being attacked, we have to talk about what the kids do, their misbehavior, not knowing how to behave around dogs. When this scenario that you hear in this story is the typical scenario when kids are attacked. They are minding their business, oftentimes don't even see the dog, and they get attacked. The same way that worthless mutt tried to attack me the other day. Let's get that straight. Listen, the natural brain of a human being loves common sense. It gives you a high. Literally, your brain releases feel-good chemicals when you hear and embrace the truth and common sense. Let's stop playing stupid here. These things are dangerous and nobody provokes them. What do you have to say, experts? You literally have virtually no examples of what you say is the norm. That kids provoke dogs, do something to dogs that cause the attack. If you can't stand on actual reports, then everything you're talking about is rubbish. Do you understand that? Rubbish. Anybody who can pull out the facts, the cases, the actual cases, will own you and all of your worthless education. You experts better get on board and stop playing dumb.
Police say the owner did not secure the dog inside, and it resulted in the dog leaving the apartment and biting that 6-year-old. The dog owner is now facing felony charges like you mentioned.
Did not secure the dog inside. In other words, when the dog is free, everybody is in danger. People, the general public, expects an attack. Dog slips out the door. People in their mind, we all expect there to be an attack on somebody. A loose dog means somebody's going to get attacked. Don't play stupid like you don't know that that's the truth. Look, I like these short videos. I'm going to do more of these short videos. It encourages me to get straight to the point. You dog nuts are out of your minds right now. And that stupidity, you're not going to last in our company with that type of insane behavior. Okay? This mutt, all it required was for it to break free, to get out of the apartment. That's what they said. The dog got out of the apartment, and that's what caused the attack. You notice how they frame it like that? In other words, we all know a dog free, roaming, off leash means somebody's going to get attacked.
The dog owner is now facing felony charges.
You dare talk about these things as if they're the best friend of kids. Sick,
like you mentioned,
sick individuals.
Raina Livingston lives at the property where the attack took place, and she says shortly after it happened, all residents were sent an email reminding everyone to keep their dogs contained.
Did you hear that? All residents got an email reminding everyone to keep their dogs contained. The same email that I received, right? I shared it in the members area on this channel. I think I still have it here somewhere. My apartment complex sent an email out to us in response to me filing a police report and going up to that office multiple times and calling them multiple times, leaving multiple messages, making my point heard. They were not going to ignore me. There's a man out here allowing a Rottweiler to run around off leash. It's that simple. And people, we just got to make noise like that. Make our presence felt. I don't care if you have to pull over to video cam somebody with their dog off leash, do it. I will share it here on this channel. Now, I cannot seem to find the email right now. That's okay. I'll get another screenshot later. Let's continue with the video.
Everyone to keep their dogs contained at all times.
They said that hopefully this was a eye-opener to dog owners to always have your dog on leash, and that it could result in you.
Okay, no. Not no. Always have your dog on leash. In other words, again, an admission that once they're free or off leash, somebody's going to be attacked. We associate an off-leash dog with somebody being attacked immediately in our mind. And y'all want to play dumb, run this rhetoric on us that these are angels sent from heaven that are the best friends of kids and babies. See, this is repugnant behavior. And that is why people are following us and joining us and not you. You dog nuts. And your dog nut rhetoric stands small, very small next to us. Let's be real here. Your little fantasy land of furry friends, and let's take a look at this stupidity real quick. Let me give you an example briefly of what I'm talking about here. These people in this kind of rhetoric, this type of rhetoric right here. I was neglected and abused. That's their case. This is their philosophy. People walk past me in the shelter for nearly a year. This is not going to stand up next to actual cases of unprovoked attacks. You understand? The only thing that was missing is that people were not putting attention. They were not putting a spotlight on this lunacy like I'm doing here on this channel and like other platforms are doing on their channel. Right? We have arrived. And it's going to be a slow but steady fall for this dog nut narrative. I'm still waiting on a home, a forever home. Look at this. I'm a lover, not a fighter. What's up with all this explaining? Why is it that they project dogs as explaining, trying to convince you that they're a lovable angel? If you truly are harmless, you don't have to do all this explaining for dogs. And that's all they do. I'm a dog, a really good one. I'm an individual. You don't see them doing this with other animals that truly are harmless. Now, but I digress. Let's finish our news report. Sorry about that. All right. Can y'all see that? Okay.
You being moved off the community, like in that case.
Officials say that little boy got out of surgery about 1 o'clock this morning, and he is stable. Reporting live in Dallas.
Oh, and that's the end of it? I don't think so. Let's have a discussion about the legality of these worthless mutants that are a safety hazard to entire communities. Most of all, a safety hazard inside the home, especially for babies and kids. Let's have that discussion that can't be debunked. How about that? You see, this is the energy. I'm telling you people, the planet itself can feel, and it is going to start to embrace it. It's a spirit, and we're here feeding the spirit, and it ain't nothing but common sense.
Developing story we're going to get to in North Dallas tonight. Dallas Police and Dallas Animal Services both investigating a dog attack that severely injured a 6-year-old boy. We know the owner of the dog has been arrested. That person faces a felony charge. Aaron Jones is on this at the apartment complex right near the Bush Turnpike where it happened. Aaron, I know and understand you talked to at least one of the first people who rushed in to help. What do they have to say about all this?
We did, Doug, and they told us that that young boy had just exited the school bus here and was actually walking with a group of friends when he was attacked by that dog.
Oh, there you go again. All he did was get off the bus and start walking. So, all you experts out there, with your education, your degrees, your philosophy that dogs are harmless, that only dogs that are beaten attack, that they're always provoked, that there's always a reason. Several of you have said that there's always a reason why dogs attack. They've pushed this narrative on us in a scenario where a dog will escape out of an apartment door, dart down the street, and start mauling a child. They've sold us the narrative in front of scenarios like that dogs are always provoked. How many dog attacks have we gone over where a dog was actually provoked? Brooklyn Current, rubbing the dog, being affectionate. How many kids and grown-ups, went to pet a dog, got attacked. Asked for permission by the owner. Look at all the videos we've seen. Dogs just dart out of nowhere and start attacking. This rhetoric that's coming from your professionals is nonsense. Listen, the kids, they're going to look at us as cool, not your little Alice in Wonderland, your little nonsense fairyland delusion. They're not going to look at that as cool. They're going to side with us. Make no mistake, nobody's scared of your little stupid dog nut rhetoric. Dogs are angels and all this nonsense, this corny nonsense, putting it all on bumper stickers and all this crap. We're not scared of that stupid rhetoric. We're not. We're very comfortable, confident, and what we stand on, the information, and it's all facts. We're just simply dealing with facts. Let me ask you something, dog nuts. If you had to be trapped inside of a room for 24 hours, you with a cat that you'd never seen before, it's your choice. Or with this that you've never seen before, what would you choose? Better yet, if you had to leave your 5-year-old daughter in a room with a cat she'd never seen before, or this that none of you ever seen before, which would you choose? Which would you choose? Now see, not even the dog lovers themselves can make sense out of this dog. They can't even make sense out of it. They can't even defend it. They are super vulnerable, and the more educated you are, the more you understand this. That's why these experts never respond to my challenges. So we have yet another story. 6-year-old boy was bitten. He's alive, right? He lived. That's the only thing that you can find pleasure in this story. But this is yet another example. See, I want you to hear these stories where there was no provoking of the dog, any of that. I want you to hear that on multiple videos. So I'm going to make more short videos like this. And I will see you all on the next live stream as we continue with this crusade against these worthless mutants and their enabling owners.